Okay, I'm here with Andrew Gerrard. Andrew, do you want to tell people who are watching who you are and what it is that you do?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Alan. I'm a social and digital media consultant, and I help clients and organisations try and understand what social media is all about and how it can benefit them and what they can do to basically take advantage from it. And I also have a social media training consultancy called Article A.
What do you feel from your experience of speaking to businesses are the big barriers from then getting into social media and making use of it for their business?
Big barriers of making use of it. I think a lot of it stems from this feeling that they have to actually do social media rather than be social within their organisation.
Sure.
One of the things that I'm really working on with clients at the moment is an understanding of how to develop culture within their organisation so that they can actually embrace social as a part of what they do and what they're trying to achieve. So it's not just about setting up the tools and the channels and expecting them to deliver on whatever it is that they're trying to do. It's more about culture change and developing organisations to be social.
I mean, speaking for ourselves within an agency, you tend to find that some businesses, particularly SMEs who are new to social media, feel that because the tools are free, that social media is going to be free.
Yeah. That's obviously a very common misconception. We've talked a lot about it already here at Like Minds. One of our presentations yesterday, the keynote talked about the free or perception of free within social media, and I think there is still this idea amongst SMEs that just because Twitter is free and Facebook is free and these things are free to set up, but they fail to understand and appreciate that actually there is a real cost involved in actually using these tools and these channels in terms of time, resources.
Yeah. Time's a big one, I feel, isn't it?
Time's a huge one, and also these things are not free in the way that they actually get paid for by other people within the channels that you're using. So what I mean by that is that you're paying for using these things with your time, with your location is one of the key issues at the moment. You're paying for it with your attention. As businesses want to use these tools and channels for marketing and advertising, there is money being made and there is a payment being made by using social media, quite clearly.
One of the things that I was really keen to get your views on, Andrew, was the whole debate around social media ROI.
Okay.
My take on it is that a lot of organisations look at social media and ask the question, where's the return on investment, which is a really important question.
Yep, sure.
But often hide behind the ROI argument as a reason not to even explore the possibility of what social media can do for them.
Yes, yep, okay.
And I'm just quite keen to get your views and your experiences of that.
My experience is twofold, really. Firstly, there is the perception of ROI within social media that a lot of it's about the numbers. We need X number of Twitter followers. We want X number of fans on our Facebook page. Stuff like that. We want so many blog posts, so many comments, so many mentions. And I think where these things fall down is in actually trying to equate those types of numbers to what's actually happening within a business. So I like to work with clients from the other direction and say, well, actually, what are your core business objectives?
Sure.
And then when we go out and we develop pilots and the programs and the campaigns using social tools and media, what actual real difference are they making to how many widgets you sell? What's the cost of your customer service? Using these tools and channels, how are you actually using them in order to develop ROI as a core part of what you're trying to do.
Sure. And obviously we're here at a Like Minds conference, and this is day 2. And what have been the kind of key points that you've taken away from the conference so far?
Key points from the conference so far is that it's great to be given an opportunity to come to a conference where the engagement and the conversation and the people-to-people time is being maximised as much as possible.
Sure.
And it's not just about listening to other people tell you what they think that you should be talking about and learning. It's been given an opportunity to actually have those conversations with other people and listen and learn at the same time. So that's one of the key things about the conference as such. With regards to the content, I think they've done a stunning job in trying to pull together, or not trying to, but have pulled together a disparate set of content, you know, with things like the like movies and like music, as well as the actual conference content that's being presented. You know, and doing things like the immersives and the lunchtime talks has really helped the whole sense and this whole feeling of you know, generating community engagement and conversation.
Speaking to Scott earlier, he corrected me quite rightly when I said it's a really good social media conference, when he went, no, first of all, it's not social media, and this is a bit more of a festival than a conference. and I guess he's right, because it certainly has the feel of something very different to a typical conference, doesn't it?
Yes, it always has done. You know, for the previous Like Mind conferences, certainly the one previous to this one, certainly for the first time really felt like there was a buzz around an event, more on a festival kind of scale rather than on a conference kind of scale. And this is no different. And I think extending it to 2 days was bold. I think it was very brave of them to try and develop the whole Like Minds brand into some kind of like festival of,
sure,
gathering, and that's, you know, kind of what it feels like to some extent.
Great. Listen, really appreciate your time, Andrew.
Yeah, cool.
Can you tell the people who are watching where they can find out more about you and what you do online?
Yep, I'm pretty discoverable. You can look me up on a search engine, or directly I'm Andrew Gerrard on Twitter.
Great.
My LinkedIn profile's out there. I've got SlideShare accounts, and you can Google me if you want. And
people won't miss you.
You'll find me somewhere.
Fantastic. Listen, I really appreciate your time. Thanks a lot for speaking to us.
No, thank you.
Cheers.